I want to get into this Neo discussion, man. There's this video that was going viral a while back of Neo, and he was kissing all three of his girlfriends. I know the caption says wives, but these are girlfriends. They're not wives. And I've been watching this for a while now. Word just came out that he's added a fourth woman to his collection of concubines, right? And I think there was a video shared about a day ago. I think this is the video right here if it's going to play. Let's see. Yeah, there you go. These are the chicks, right? Who he's currently dating, if I'm not mistaken. And then you have photos of them hanging out, so on and so forth. I thought this was an interesting conversation to have because I personally think that this is going to pick up in popularity. Not that I value any type of this dynamic at all. I just think this is what our modern dating market has created. And so first things first, let's check out what Neo has to say about his current relationship dynamics and this video that's titled Neo's Secret to Managing 4 Girlfriends. Let's check it out.
Do y'all all go out together, like all 5 of y'all?
Yeah, absolutely. All the time.
Now, who schedules? Like,
You know what I'm saying? Is it a money schedule because I'm the busiest? You know, I'm the one that always got something to do.
and they're like nights or they're random?
It's random, but I'll go. All right. So, for example, on this tour, you know, I'll let this one come out for 7 days. Then she go home. Then this one come out for 7 days. And then this one come out for 7 days. And then we do something all together. Yeah.
I love this.
Well, Big Boy says he loves this. Is he married? I don't know. I actually have no idea. Miss Coffee, is Big Boy married?
Yes. Big Boy, born Kurt Alexander, is married to Veronica Alexander.
Okay, got it. Let's keep watching.
What's going on,
It's a beautiful day.
You heard that? I said I despise this. You heard it? No.
That's what I heard.
So it's 777.
Yeah. And then, you know, with birthdays, holidays, or whatever the case, mind you, they all get along with each other. I have no problem hanging out with each other. But I think one of the most important things about this is understanding that these are 4 individual women that need their.
It was harder to lie, huh?
Way harder.
Yeah.
Way harder. That's why I'm mad. Like, man, I wasted so much time, so much money.
So you guys heard it for yourself. Neo says that he splits his time with all 4 of his girlfriends. One of them hangs out with them for 7 days, and the next one gets 7 days, and they all rotate. And they work on his schedule because he's the busiest. Makes sense. So now, on a personal perspective, and I just have to say this because I know some of you guys would want to know that. I have said, and if you've been watching me for a while, I've said I don't see the allure or attraction at all in having multiple girlfriends, multiple wives. And when it comes to my principles and values, me valuing my Christianity, this type of lifestyle does not align with my values at all. So I don't see this as attractive at all. And I thank you guys ahead of time that I have the type of audience where I can be honest about the things that I value. Because, you know, people get offended. If you don't live the way they live, they'll start getting offended. But I understand, man, people are allowed to live how they want. And that is exactly what we're here to talk about here in this situation. People have questions about all this. Of course, the women are hating on this. You can imagine the first thing they're going to, this man's fighting for his sexuality, right? They're calling him gay. Let's read a few comments here from the Shade Room. Top comment says his boyfriend watching this like with a sad face. And so they're saying he has a boyfriend. There's no way any straight man would do this. I don't get why they're jumping to this conclusion right off the bat, but we know this is what chicks do. And you got to imagine, man, we live in a generation where the dating market is the most miserable it's ever been, ever. More access to each other than ever with social media, but constantly these chicks are online complaining about not being able to lock down what type of a guy? A man with means. And so when they see someone like Neo, not only are they upset about decisions he's made in his past, and he's lied. He admitted to that. He's lied. You know, I actually believe that Neo was trying to live the life that he was singing in those songs. You know, my favorite song by Neo is Probably So Sick. I mean, it's typical. So Sick of Love songs. We all remember that. And at that time, his brand was this guy who's just a hopeless romantic. Gotta change that calendar I had for July 16th. And since there's no more you, there's no more anniversary. And I said it with my thoughts of, come on now. We all remember that time when Neo was the face of, the R&B lover boy. It wasn't simp R&B music, but it was leaning towards that way. Definitely a talented artist, but he was trying to live that life in real life when that Family Guy, one woman lifestyle that he actually sung about wasn't the actual life he valued, right? Weren't the values that he wanted to uphold. Let's see a few comments here. 3 baby mamas, 7 kids, 4 girlfriends. He's got a lot going on. Somebody else here says, welcome. Chlamydia, gonorrhea. But listen. This is a point. This is a good point. I didn't mention this earlier. I can only imagine, and I know guys want to sit here and figure out every reason to justify how this isn't something to worry about, but it definitely is. Because trust and believe these chicks are getting what they want to on the side, right? And you've just quadrupled. This is the truth. I'm going to be honest with you. I worry about these type of things. And I look at this and I'm like, I wonder how much this increases the chances for STDs. But the crazy thing is this is coming from chicks who are probably OnlyFans models. If you click on them, these chicks on the Shade Room are no different. They're getting trains ran on them, all types of crazy stuff. And that's that. All right, so I'm going to take this conversation a whole different direction. I know that when women see Neo here in this position, they want to blame men like Neo and other men of means, when the truth is, I believe modern women today created this whole dynamic, and the possibility of men being honest came from them sharing their honesty about what they value in relationships today. For example, check out this video right here of these chicks being asked, would you rather be with a broke guy who's loyal and you guys have a healthy relationship, but he's not extremely settled financially, or would you rather be with a rich man who cheats? Check this out.
Like a rich cheater. Rich cheater. Like a rich cheater. A rich cheater.
Rich cheater. Broke faithful man.
A faithful man with no money.
So she said broke faithful man. That was one chick. Most of these chicks so far are saying rich cheater.
A rich cheater. I'm not gonna lie.
Broke faithful man.
I think men are very insecure when they're broke. I'm insecure when I'm broke.
It's like all men cheat. So
Yeah,
it's like, if he a faithful broke man, like cool, you cool or whatever, but
I like to do things that cost money. Like I want you to be able to be like, all right, take this money, go on vacation.
like if you're cheating, I could talk to somebody else,
It's integrity.
I can't.
Like I've been with somebody broke before, like it's not aesthetically pleasing. So
That's why you broke, because you got all the time in the world. Like I don't.
If I have the resources to help him, I'm going to do that. But you want me to cry in a Rolls Royce?
So time and time again, men are hearing, I would rather be with a rich man who cheats than with a broke man who is faithful. They may be sitting there going, of course they'll pick a broke man, Chisha. Why? No. Chill, relax. I want you to remember that modern women don't define broke today as you being financially stable. No, they define broke today as you only being able to take care of yourself and not being able to pay the majority of their bills and responsibilities as well.
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
That's why the whole 50-50 conversation is had, is because they refuse to go half on bills with the man who is probably otherwise stable, because they view that man as broke. That's what they today view as broke, the delusional women who are lost. So is it by any stretch of the imagination a surprise that a man could sit there and think to himself, because the truth is, men with means have already been living this way in secret, right? But now I can see a situation going forward where more men are going to just be honest and say, yep, hey, I'm the rich guy who's definitely going to cheat on you. I can do that. I can do that for you. We can work something out. And we just saw that only a few, I think I counted 2 at most, of these chicks who are getting asked. It's not the majority. It's the minority of these chicks said, hey, I actually value integrity more than money. The rest of them are like, give me the cheater, please, as long as he can put me in a penthouse.
If he was rich and cheating on me, there's no value in that.
You're not making that much right now. I'm gonna make the money for you. I can't handle that. My chest gonna hurt.
Like, no.
That lady seems sweet. This lady seems sweet. And it
My
makes
chest gonna
sense.
hurt.
They just exude a different, look at her. Just wonderful. They just exude a different energy, right? If she's not already married, she's heading towards that way if she continues on her path. Oh yeah, I can feel the femininity.
Like,
These girls look like they belong in the next Vixen video edition.
Temper, if I know somebody's like consciously cheating on me, but he buy me whatever he want to buy me,
I can't deal with a cheater. I don't care if they're gonna be giving me money at the end of the day. Like,
Sweet lady. You just can tell.
I'm not gonna be with somebody that's broke and
304.
not putting on for themselves just because you're not cheating on me. I'd rather you cheat on me. Like, get to your own bag.
In all honesty, I don't know what these chicks have going on in their real lives. Check out this other video.
Ones come with cheating. The rich ones come with cheating. I'd rather my man cheat on me while I'm up in the penthouse and I'm taken care of so I can go use his Amex in the morning and dry my eyes with a Chanel towel than to be like, you stole little crab legs on the food stamp card. That's not. The last transaction was $4.99. It was you. Like, I don't want to go through that. But I feel like me as a woman, I hustle for me not to go through stuff like that anyway. You know what I'm saying? Because I know what I can provide. Just like I want vacations and nice things, I know that I can spend a bag. Any guy that I've ever dated can tell you that I do what I got to do.
That sounds like you're selling cat. It sounds like you're when a woman starts talking about I did what I had to. Sounds like you let a group of men run a train on you. Listen, these chicks would rather cry in Chanel. Shout out to Drizzy. They would rather cry in Chanel, and they have been loud and vocal about it, which is why I believe modern women today have created men being able to come out and just say, and I believe it will happen more often, hey, I'm that guy. I can do that for you. You can join the team. You can join the rotation. It's going to go from it being a secret, because men have always had rotations. But I think as time goes on, this will become more of an open addition type situation. Now we'll have to talk about, will these women be looked at as children when they finally come out and try to Me Too the men? And, oh, he was creating an organization. There's going to have to be contracts. I don't know how this shit would work, right? It's not for me, not something I value. I personally wouldn't even encourage any man to pursue this, just because I don't see this as something that will be healthy, especially in today's generation. But it is what it is, and modern women will do what they do.
You know what I'm saying? I spend money on my men because I'm a little trick when I like a man. I want you to have nice things too, Zaddy. Like, I want you to feel special. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get a masseuse. I'm going to get a private chef. I'm going to book us first class tickets away.
With your money. With your money.
But I'm going to reciprocate the energy you give to me.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to do that to someone that, is not doing much for me. So I don't go for men that ask me, what do I bring to the table when I'm clearly the table?
Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
Here's the reality of it. I do partnership, not ownership.
Sure.
You're not my property. I don't even want to own you. I want to partner in this situation. I don't demand exclusivity. I don't ask for it. Nothing like that. If you offer it and I accept, there are rules to follow.
Sounds like there's a contract. Sounds like these chicks are signing contracts, and I don't blame them. I don't blame any man who's going down this very dangerous path, especially in today's climate, needs to make sure the contracts are in place, because these chicks, I would not be surprised if they tried to come back later and say, oh, I was forced into, none of that. Neo, protect yourself. I know the applications must be crazy. Modern women created this very dynamic by valuing money over traditional relationships. So we don't want to hear any women calling Neo sus. I don't know what he has going on in his life, but stop with the projection. You're upset that this is what you created, in my opinion.
Nothing is above a conversation. But again, if you offer exclusivity, meaning just me and only me, and I say, all right, you sure you understand that your exclusivity to me doesn't mean exclusivity to you? This is a decision that you're making on your own. If you make that decision and I say, all right, cool. Well, here's the rules that I need you to follow. And if you're cool with that, then we rock. If you're not, we don't. And no love lost. You go your way, I go mine, and it's all good.
Sounds like a partnership.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
100%.
That's how it works.
Who reached out to you with support in this judgmental space?
You know what's crazy? It's one of those situations where men reach out in secret. They go, yeah, honey, I would never. Hey, bro, congratulations. Yeah, I would never do that, babe. Just me and you, babe. Bro, you living life. Yeah, no. It's a lot of that. It's a lot of that. Which I understand. You know what I'm saying? To be completely honest, I'm not tripping either way. If you with it, cool. If you're not with it, cool. Because I'm not doing it for y'all. I'm doing it for me.
Good for you.
Know, you wouldn't even have known had Shade Room not picked up on a post from one of the girls. Like I wasn't posting initially. Like, because again, it's not for
living your life. It's very
for y'all. Yeah. You know what I mean? But it is what it is.
And now here we are bringing it up. Yeah, great.
I don't mind.
Yeah,
because I don't feel like I'm doing nothing wrong.
Yeah.
Does being in multiple partnerships now, I guess, give you more
like ammo?
Not ammo, but like, does it help more with writing songs?
I mean, yeah. I can't write about life if I ain't living it. Absolutely.
Neil says I can't write about life if I'm not living it. Which one do I choose? Oh man,
and it allows me to write from different perspectives. You know what I'm saying? There's the monogamous perspective, there's a polyamorous perspective, there's a perspective of the woman who is curious but can't get over her jealousy. Mind you, we talk about all of that. Like the only way this works is if everything is laid out on the table. There's 4 women, right? It's 4 individuals, 4 different personalities, 4 different outlooks.
A lot of
energy.
Know what
I mean? Yeah.
Because it's also an experience for people too who maybe are curious about it and just want to know about it, and they learn that through your music.
Indeed. See, people get caught up on the sexual element of it. It's more than if the only reason you're doing it is for the sexual part of it, you're bound to fail.
Well, that's swinging. This is love, right?
There's something.
This dude right here trying to act like it's not about. Come on, you know what it is. Love. Do you think if any, I don't believe that, Neo. Do you think if any of these chicks start disrespecting him at this point in Neo's life, that he's not showing her where the door is? This is all PR. This is all PR. I'm not falling for this. He knows what this is. He knows what it is.
There's something totally different. This is community. This is a team. We are partners in this situation.
That's the pep talk that Neo gives his chicks in the morning so they don't fight with each other. And to end with him, this is a team. We're all working. We're all a part of this thing. All right. We're going to meet here again tomorrow at 10 p.m. Let's go.
4 women, 5 people, including me, 5 different incomes. You know what I'm saying? I have 7 children, but they help with the kids. My mom knows everybody, loves everybody. My sister knows everybody. The baby mamas have met them. It's a community thing. It's more than just every night. Mind you, it happens.
But it's not the focal point. It's not the focal point.
Only on Wednesdays is insane.
The Shade Room had posted that Neo now has a 4th girlfriend in the mix. He had 3, now he's upped it to 4 women. And I commented, like, this is so cringy to me. And then other people like, what is so cringe about it? Like, you hate to see a black man happy or something like that. And I was like, first of all, no. It is cringy to me, just my opinion. I think it is very performative. It doesn't seem genuine to me. It just seems like he's putting on an act and it's fun for now. And maybe a couple months or years down the line, he's going to stop and look back and be like, wow, I made a complete fool of myself. That's what just my opinion. That's what I'm thinking.
Stop it. You see, this is exactly what I was talking about. This is a perpetual single chick who's always posting about struggling and how she can't find a man. And I can imagine that she's looking around and being like, how does Neo have 3 girlfriends and I have not one man?
I saw a video and the girl was like, if you keep attracting like emotionally unavailable.
Dating fear. Where are all the good men? I've seen all here's one.
I just saw a video that was like, if you're single this Valentine's Day, buy yourself flowers.
You get what I mean? It makes sense. She's upset. And from what it looks like, again, they set themselves up for all this.